So what's going on? Hey, John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops. How you guys doing today? We have our workout tonight, and I believe both areas. We have Broomfield and Aurora. I am working on the summer plan right now. We're looking to go to definitely Broomfield. Haven't figured out the gym yet, and then definitely Aurora. I have figured out that gym. We're going to use MLK for Mondays. All right. But then for Wednesday or Friday, we need to go to either Denver or Centennial. I'll poke around. I'll figure out some dates for that. So heads up for this summer, for June and for July. We're going to do our carpool game again, so hopefully you guys like that. Teo Trujillo, what's up? How you guys doing? Hey, let's go ahead and get started. Whenever I have something to talk about, where it's just like I'm thinking about something, I'm going to talk to a kid or a parent about it, I'll always like explore it on this show. So when you hear me say like random speeches, it's probably because I'm just like practicing them. I also make my family listen to them too. So yeah, if you're around me, you probably hate me because I just like talk about random stuff that has nothing to do with you, but it's just like philosophical things that I'm thinking. But if you have any questions, you can always ask me those. We can even explore those questions as well. But speaking about questions, we got a new game scheduled. So the third graders, I didn't find a game for you guys with the third grade team, but I did find a fifth grade team to take their place, and that team will be triple threat. So make sure that we are signing up for this game. I'll include second graders, third graders, fourth graders, and fifth graders for this triple threat basketball game. It's at Shadow Ridge at like 4 o'clock. And it's right in the middle of our tournament and stuff like that. So yes, that there is a game. You guys can play it as long as you're fifth grade or below. So not you, Teo. I think you have a game that night too, right? I mean, we always play, right? I got you guys. Next up, we got the tournament. All right. So this is. We are not in the we are in the finals, but we are not in the finals. But some of our guys are. The Rev Up team that works out in Aurora is on both championship games, both the 5th, 6th grade division and the 7th, 8th grade division. Rev Up has a chance to sweep it. Right? But while the 6th graders are playing against the 5th grade team in the Gremlins, they should be able to handle that one. But the Gremlins are tough. They told me today, hey, we don't really care if we lose because we're there for the experience and like we're gonna go hard at the older team. All right, I want everyone thinking like that. That's good. All right, but the 7th and 8th grade game, I think that one might be exciting. It might be fun because I believe Rev Up is coming off of 2 straight losses to this team. Now, one of them was in our league, so that counts against their rating. But the other one, it was in another tournament. But with that said, they are still rated like the top team in our entire thing. So because they've beat that team before and they've won some other games, I think that their rating is actually 10.0. I think that they're the highest rated team of all time, Rev Up, 7th grade team. So I believe that the other team, what's the other team's name? The Hornets. I think that they have their work cut out for them. We will see if they can keep their streak of 2 straight wins against them alive for this championship game. We'll be giving people awards and doing all the other cool stuff too this Saturday. All right. And this is the one that I was talking about, where I'm coming up with like a philosophy of thought and things like that. And this one is about human instincts. All right. I was thinking about it because we have some instinctual people on our team. All right. Mainly speaking, Noah Massett. All right. He wears his heart on his sleeve, and that's another way of saying he can't control his emotions. All right. If he's mad, he's gonna show you he's mad. If he's sad, he'll show you he's sad. If he's happy, he'll show you he's happy. All right. But with that said, you kind of have to watch out for that. You have to watch out for that. You can't always tell exactly what's on your mind, especially in certain situations. And with him, it's the whole "don't make the coach mad" thing. All right. Don't get the coach upset at you thing. And what he does is, whenever I say something or I do something, he gets offended a lot. It is really easy to offend Noah. You can't always be offended by everything. I know that people say that about like the liberals in the media today. They get offended. They're snowflakes, But I think everyone has a lot of that in them, and that's why it's instinctual. All right. Someone told me that, like, yes, when you or someone else criticizes my son, my first thought is to be like, no, that wasn't my kid's fault. And then it was like, wait. One, who cares? Two, it's okay. My kid can like learn a lesson from this. Three, it might have been his fault. And I was like, I do the same thing. Me telling everyone to like, be logical and to think non-instinctually, I absolutely do the same thing. I will tell you this. Anytime someone criticizes my work, stuff that I'm passionate about, which is like this basketball program, they will criticize it and I will immediately jump all over them. I not like jump all over them, but I'll be like, excuse me, you know what? I may not say that out loud, but I'm thinking that. And mine lasts for about 5 to 10 seconds. Because my reaction to my reaction is pretty decent, because I relate all things to other things that I've done in the past. So when someone criticizes me, like the other day when I was showing everybody the page that I made with all the logos and stuff, I was very proud of that page. I worked forever on that page. So many hours. Probably spent like at least 20 something hours just building that page. And the person looked at me and said, "Why are you showing me this?" And I was like, maybe for some feedback. And they're like, you should get a professional to do this if you really want to know my opinion. And I was like, excuse me, dude. And then I went, wait a minute. It is not professional. I'm not a professional designer. Two, she said, if you're really serious about this. She could tell that I was serious about it. And that's what I saw. I pulled that positive from it. I was like, whoa. What she's saying is she can tell that I'm serious about this from my efforts. And again, it took me about 5 to 10 seconds to turn it around like that and to creatively turn it around. But my first reaction was, screw you. And I didn't tell her that, obviously. If she's watching the show, thank you. Anyways, but yeah, our first reactions should be dwelt on for a little bit. But with that said, most kids, and definitely my man Taz, he takes about 2 weeks. No, okay, I'll give him 5 days to understand what I'm saying. When I'm like, hey, you should dribble lower. Excuse me, what? You don't know me. Oh, I'm taking off my shoes. I'm gonna do it. It's like, dude, what the heck? All right, but he'll also just like be offended by like us picking someone over him. And there's a thin line between having a chip on your shoulder and just taking it a little too far. All right, so be careful with that. And when you think and when you act, don't just snap into decisions. And you wanna first be smart enough to pause yourself. Secondly, you want to be creative in the way that you see that particular thing. So 1, be smart enough to wait, understand what the person's saying, and then 2, be creative and intelligent enough to change it to where you need to change it to make it into a positive in your life. All right? Otherwise, you're just giving into human instinct, and you shouldn't do that. Okay, guys? All right. Anyways, moving on. We're going to try to go out of order again. I like the out of order stuff. All right. Let's talk about Denver. All right. So here in Denver, like I said, we're going to try to find a gym down there because those gyms are the cheapest. It's also a nice uniting passage for the Centennial, Aurora, and Brookfield people to meet up. So I'm really going to try to find a Denver gym. I was looking into Alameda, but in the heart of Denver would be even nicer. So heads up, I'm excited about Denver because I want to bring basketball back to Denver. Because basketball is kind of like left Denver. Like the best teams used to be in Denver. Now they're all gone because there's not that many people in Denver. I'm guessing. I have no idea. Maybe there's too many druggies on the street. I really, really don't know what's going on in Denver. I have no clue. But we're going to try to bring it back. All right, we're bringing sexy back to Denver, okay, guys? So that's my game plan. I don't know if it's gonna quite work, but hopefully it does. I think that there's a lot of untapped potential in Denver. All right. As for our newsletter says, man, let me tell you about the wild ride that went down in the 6th grade division last Sunday. It was a wild ride. The Gremlins and LH Stars went head-to-head in a nail-biter that had fans on the edge of their seats. The Gremlins came out on top with a final score of 34-33, leaving everyone in shock. I don't write these. This is all artificial intelligence. I love it. But yes, that was an exciting game. It was a nice comeback. But we definitely had them. We had them on the ropes until John stopped screaming at people. I mean, you guys need to start screaming at yourself if you need that, but we shouldn't have to have some big dude just scream at little kids to make it work. That is a very, very poor solution to trying to, one, create a business like I am. It doesn't look very professional. But two, it becomes a crutch to all you players. And I don't want to be that crutch to you. I want you to inspire yourself. You should have intrinsic inspiration and not just have to depend on what's outside of you to inspire you, because what's outside of you may not be there, but what's inside of you will always be there. I do like it to a certain extent. I like screaming where I get to show you what you're capable of. It's just, I get to show you that you can do it, that you have it in you to do it. But I want you to know that you can do it without me as the next step. All right, so yeah. That's it. I need you guys to play hard the entire time. All right, but it's all right. It's a good game. You guys stayed in it. I thought that you guys did show some passion in the end, especially. All right, but to continue with this, but let's not forget about the Rev Up, who are dominating the 7th grade division with a record of 11-5 and a rating of 10.0. Congratulations to Rev Up. So far, they are in the championship game. They're playing against 8th graders. That's why their rating is still so high, because it kind of weighs that in. I believe. All right, and don't sleep on the Pomona Panthers in the 4th grade division. They're bringing the heat with a 1-1 record and a 4.97 rating. We do have them for the next 8 games coming up here. I need to find them some competition as well, so they will have a chance to expand upon that record. The game everyone's buzzing about, however, is the upcoming showdown between the Rev Up and the Hornets in the 8th grade division this Saturday at Shadow Ridge Middle School. So if you're around, come to that championship game. If you guys just happen to be not doing anything and you're in the area, show up and cheer them on. All right, cheer on whoever you want to cheer on. I know we got some beef. We got some beef with both them teams, but you might as well just cheer them on. Because trust me, you won't want to miss this one. It's going to be a showdown for the ages. I wouldn't say the ages, but yeah, it should be pretty fun. Anyways, moving on to the quote of the day. Quote of the day is, you are your choice. I believe that the choices that we make in life do define us. All right, it's your decision to go out there. It's your decision to do this. I know I played a little basketball today, and I was super happy. I went to the rec center to pass out some flyers, and I was like, I think these guys need to see me play. That's what I honestly believe in my head. I'm like, these guys could use a little John Sanders in their life. I honestly have always thought that way about basically everything. I'm like, you're lucky to be in my group. I don't know what my issue is. I have problems, but that confidence has probably helped me out a lot in life. I don't know if I would call it cockiness or just disillusionment, but yes, I'm not really that cool to see sometimes. But I go into everything thinking that way. And a few times in my life when I haven't thought that way, it's been bad. All right, so yeah, I try to see the positive in that. I try to see like I might have an impact on someone's life, you know. But yes, I made a choice over the last like 3 months to continue my workout progress, and then I made the choice today to go down there and play. If I keep making these choices, I can stay in basketball, and I can stay in basketball shape. If I choose not to, then I won't. So the choices are yours, and when you say like, oh, but there was snow on the ground. Okay, was there snow in your bedroom? Could you not do push-ups? I mean, there's always a way to make it work, and it's all spawned by your choices. So the quote of the day today is, you are your choice. All right, just know that you have the power. You have the power. All right, let's go on to the Centennial stuff. And we're gonna go backwards with it. Centennial. We're gonna use Cherry Creek for it, and we were looking at a place. I forgot what it was called. Allegiance. I'm not sure, but it had no lines on the court. Had no 3-point line or free throw line. It was kind of weird, but it had 2 baskets. The baskets weren't even that nice. I don't think that we're gonna use that one this summer. They did quote us a price, but I do want to get the Centennial people in a gym somehow. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that, but, you know, we'll move on from there. Let's talk about the YouTube stuff, though. All right, from our YouTube page, not that page, but this page right here, we have not posted lately. We have not. All right, but I do have some videos planning are in my vault that I'm going to post, so heads up for those videos, but just make sure that you are at the very least, looking at the Limitless Hoops basketball videos with homework, workout challenges, and more. You want to see yourself on this page every single day. You want to see yourself doing the scissor shots, the cone dribble, the athletic finish like that. You want to be here every single day of your life. All right, that's what you should be doing. So if you're not subscribed to it, make sure that you are. But you should be seeing yourself as well. All right, so you can see random UPS cars driving around too. Is that UPS? No, that's Amazon car. All right. Anyways, moving on to what we're doing today, our itinerary. All right. So our itinerary is for homework. Got hold you follow through our push-ups. 1 minute shooting, 8 to 14 on run, diagonal pro hop, direct Euro steps, pick and roll drive to shot, hurdle reverse layups. All right. Carlos asked me. He goes, hey, how can I do the homework? So I sent him the page. And he goes, what should I do for the homework? So I sent him, I said, it's in the book. Do what that homework says. And he still hasn't posted. That's what I'm talking about your choice. All right. I proved it to you guys sometime last year, and I was like, it takes 10 seconds to post. Just do some push-ups, post it. Congratulations. All right. It's really simple. All right. You have to go out of your way, basically, not to do this. All right, and I think it's because, like I said maybe 2 days ago, or yesterday, you have a fear, not just a fear of failure, but a fear of your greatness. I forgot the exact word, but like your fear of success. You can't fear those things. You got to go after those things. And when you work hard, yeah, you might still fail, but who cares? But you might still succeed. Yeah, that might happen as well, but it's not bad. All right. You just keep going. Whether you fail or succeed, you just keep going. It'll be new challenges when you succeed. Yes, it'll be harder and harder and harder, but it'll remain fun. And one day you're going to really, really appreciate your hard work. So do this homework stuff. Figure it out. Post it. All right, as for today, we got fake behind the back, 3 decision drill, Reddick chase drill, ankle breaker crossover, penetrating fill drill, sprint dribble, cone touch. For the fake behind the back, it's just one dribble with the opposite foot. Then you fake it behind your back as you look. Don't forget to use your upper body and your lower body and piece it back together at the top above your eyesight. For the 3 decision drill, where it's us passing out to the wing, make sure that you twist your toes. Don't just step. And then figure out if the defender's following you or not. And then if they are, you can go back door. If the back door's taken away, you can dribble out and shoot. I just want us to understand how to not throw away the ball. This would be great for Teo, actually, because Teo is a bad passer, so this will, and a bad decision maker too. This will help you out a lot. So I want you to really, really focus on this drill today, Teo. All right. And then we got the Reddick chase drill. I'll talk about that in a second. But we got the ankle breaker crossover. Great crossover moves. Just understanding how to manipulate the defense. I want them to be flying. All right, you got to understand how to rock them back and forth, and then manipulate their body. This works for in and out moves, crossovers, step backs. It's just understanding how your body affects their body. All right, and with this one move, we can kind of put that together. For penetrate and fill, this is as we're driving, how to relocate. All right, you want to be able to relocate to an open spot, and then you want to be able to jump stop, pivot correctly away from the defense, and then pass the ball with the outside hand correctly. All right, and again, another one that will be great for Teo. All right, and then we'll practice shooting that shot as well. Then we got sprint dribble cone touch. I saw penetrate and fill drill. By the way, I saw a video of Kieran and Declan doing it. You guys did a great job. I noticed that. Then we got the sprint dribble cone touch, dribbling forward, retreat dribble, cross, and then going forward again. All right, understand that it's about how low you are, how much you push the ball out, and trying to do it perfectly. All right, as for the Reddick chase drill, that's just handing the ball off, sprinting off it with someone chasing you, just like we did 2 days ago, was it? Yes, 2 days ago when we were doing cops and robbers. We get the run away from someone, but now it's going to be a jump shot off the handoff. This is a very, very tough shot, but we're going to practice it going both ways. All right, that's all the drills, but I'm going to show you those drills now, so watch them. Let's see, the first one is fake me on the back. Next one, 3 decision drill. Those are the 3 moves right there. That's how we go through. Now we go break the crossover. So 1 foot behind the line. 1 whole foot. All right, now hold the ball right here. Tap. Step your toe to the line and drop the ball. Now roll the ball and you're going to step your heel to the line outside like that. Rewind again, a little faster this time. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Have your hand waiting for the ball the entire time. It's gonna be here. Watch me first. 1, 2. My hands out and the ball lowers. And then 3. I'm also leading this way. 3. I cross. I got wider each time I roll the ball. My body go. Over the ball. Over the ball. Ball starts high. 1, 2, 3. Try it again. Now, dribble side to side. 1, 2, 3. That's how it's done. Next one. Pitch ball low. All right, last one. Sprint dribble cone touch. details are right there. All right, so we're going to be doing all that stuff, heads up, and let's get really, really fast. I think we have to catch up. Broomfield, you guys are doing a great job. Let's keep going. And attendance, I think Taylor's leading the attendance, but who's right behind him? Is this going to pop up soon? Pop up. There we go. All right, so I believe Trenton was up there as well. Trenton's birthday is coming up here soon. All right, we got all the people who are started, the people going on traveling trips with us. All right, Mason, Ronith, make sure you guys show up. All right, showing up is extremely important because if you don't show up, I mean, obviously you can't get better. So like, make sure that you're showing up more than everyone else can possibly show up. Make sure that you look at your stuff during our attendance part where we're doing the planks. Look at the attendance. Want to beat the other people. All right, try to be where Teo is at 41. You want to be there because otherwise you're looking at days that were like a potential opportunity for you that you've passed up. You don't want to do that. Speaking of opportunities, let's check out the homework. Who's been posted? All right, we talked about it. We got Weston with the Euro step. I see ya. 2-ball dribbling as well. Fake behind the back as well. And then Kieran and Declan Louth. Great job, everybody. Let's look at the Aurora stuff. Aurora, we got them in the finals. I talked about them. And then we also have our event calendar. Here's everything that we're doing. Here's viewing events, seeing what we're doing today we're at these 2 locations. On Friday we're at these two locations, and then we got the games right here. Make sure that you guys sign up for those games, especially this one because we don't have enough sign up for that one. So I just added that one an hour ago. Make sure that you guys sign up for that 3rd through 5th grade game, but 2nd graders can sign up as well. All right, and now let's check out our story of the day. Watch.
There's candy and there's steak, and there's a difference between getting what you want and getting the results you want. Candy might taste good, but eating too much can lead to many health issues. And once you learn to eat your steak and vegetables as wildly excited as little kids eat their candy, then you're truly destined for greatness.
I'll talk about that in a second, but I do want to mention I will talk about that in a second, but I do want to mention the trivia question today. The trivia question today is also the godfather of one of the best point guards in the NBA today. This former player had a career-high 19 assists versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. I've asked so many questions that are pretty darn hard that I think I'm going to have, if you don't answer the question, I will ask it again next week, the next week. I'm about to have 5 questions that's my goal. I want Monday through Friday to be 5 questions that you guys will never be able to answer. This one's sneaky though, all right? Now, also the godfather of one of the best point guards in the NBA today. This former player had a career-high 19 assists versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Who's that player? You might get a point today. All right, but yes. Talking about stop the music. Let's talk about that story, though. All right, it's candy versus steak. You guys have 3 minutes for the trivia question, by the way. Candy versus steak. If you eat candy all the time, you're gonna get sick. If you eat steak, if you eat the steak, you may wish that you had the candy. It's not always gonna be what you want it to be. It's gonna be hard. You want me to push you past your limits. You want to say, dude, the coach pushed us so hard. Dude, the coach was so hard on me. Oh my God, it was so difficult. It was so uncomfortable, because that uncomfort or that discomfort is going to breed greatness in you. All right, so don't get it twisted. Don't think that it needs to be all sugar and sweet. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be. All right, like someone's gonna piss you off, and it's probably gonna be your coach. Might be the other players. Might be your parents. All right, and you're gonna be pushing against all this stuff, and you're gonna wish that you weren't running miles and stuff like that, and your body's gonna feel like it's dying. But because of that, you're gonna be great. All right, so don't shy away from that. All right, don't just want the candy in your life, because it's going to breed a bad person, especially if you're out there and the candy is like your parents will give you anything that you want in life. And you know, they're like, oh, here's some extra money. Oh, you want to win this game? Okay, we'll put you in the worst division. And you just feel good. I mean, until you're just lazy. and you're just like, like pampered, and you'll become a brat basically. All right, the bad things that you go through in life will actually make you stronger. Okay. All right. Anyways, I will ask that trivia question again next week. The same trivia question. I'll ask it earlier. All right. My bad for not getting until late. But I'll see anyone who's coming to the workout tonight. We have the Wednesday workout. Again, at two different places. Don't forget that the quote of the day is "You are your choice." All right. I'll see you guys soon. Good luck this weekend to the Rev Up team. Good luck to everybody who's playing in any game at all. But make sure you guys keep working out. Post that homework. Post that homework. Let's all reach our top level. All right. Peace out, you guys.
1, 2, 3.